there's some things out there. There's some pathways for me to take that will be able to exploit certain things about Khabib's style and Khabib mentally and physically that I think we can make some headway and come out the victor in that fight as well.
What do you mean mentally? What do you mean you can exploit something about Khabib mentally? I've never heard anybody say that they're going to exploit Khabib mentally. He seems pretty rock solid there.
Khabib is very rock solid. But when you go back and you watch the Al Iaquinta fight, listen, I got some swagger, man. I got confidence. I step into that cage. Yes, I know Conor had the same thing, but Conor got taken down. I'm not going to get taken down. When Khabib can't take you down like Al Iaquinta, he starts shooting from 12 feet away. He starts shooting in the middle of the octagon. Khabib's not a shoot in the middle of the octagon kind of guy. He's a push you up against the cage, grab a single leg, pick you up, put you down, put you in the Dagestani handcuff. I've been studying this now for the last 11 years. If there's anybody who has studied it, partly because I want to be it, partly because I want to get better at it. I am humble enough. I come before you today, a humble man, saying I am a fan of Khabib's ability to be able to impose his grappling will on some of the best athletes that we've ever seen grace the octagon in the lightweight division. So with that, I've studied it from a okay, I want to steal it standpoint, and I've also studied it from a okay, this is how I'm going to beat it standpoint. I've worked on the 2, 3, 4 different ways to beat Khabib's style for the last 5 years, because if I can beat Khabib's style, then I can beat the next 6, 8, 10 grapplers that I was going to fight in my previous organization. When you clip a bird's wings and all he knows, his only mode of transportation is flying, you start to exploit things about him. When you cut off the fins of a fish and his only mode of transportation is swimming, you start to see different aspects of that individual spirit. We saw some of that in the Al Iaquinta fight when he wasn't able to be as successful as he wanted to be in the grappling exchanges, in some of the takedown defense that Al was posing. I don't think I'm going to get taken down as easily as Khabib thinks I'm going to. I think if I do get taken down, I'm going to fight the hands, get up, and be right back in his face throwing power punches. We've also had, 28 guys say that they were going to do that in the past. So we'll see what happens if we step into the cage against each other.
Conor McGregor's got some stuff he's dealing with right now in Corsica, but he's been rumored there that, whether it was just through social media, that he was interested in that fight. Is that not a smart fight for Conor to come back and fight Khamzat?
Listen, Conor, whatever his name is, he got a lot of demons he needs to deal with. I'm not looking for Khamzat to fight a mentally unstable fighter. You understand? Conor McGregor is mentally unstable. I wish him the best of luck. He have kids, he have family. I want him to take care of his personal issues before he stop. Khamzat will kill him. He will really kill him. And I think it's not even a fair fight. It's just to fight a guy, who have a big name. Of course, he will take the fight, but Khamzat will really put him in a wheelchair.
Should I just go?
I'm being really honest, and I'm not being trying to promote the fight. Khamzat will put Conor McGregor in a wheelchair, and he will drink from a straw for the rest of his life. And I really, really, really mean it.
Let's talk about Khamzat Chimaev. For your boy.
Let me turn the music on because you choo. Somebody give me where's my steering wheel? Where's my steering wheel? Because I'm driving the train, baby. I'm driving the train.
You're all about that train.
Hey, what about when he made his debut and you had to tell me his name?
You didn't.
That was like 3 fights ago.
66 days ago. Well, technically, I guess it's like 68 now. He won his debut in July. 66 days later, he's 3-0. But DC, what about these numbers? total strikes. 124-2 against John Phillips in his debut, 68-0 against Reese McKee, and 4-0 against Joe Mershard. He knocks Joe Mershard out.
It didn't take many, boy. I mean,
What is going on here?
do you
What is up
remember
with this guy?
Do you remember after Abu Dhabi, you said, DC, what did you think about Khamzat Chimaev? And this was before the show, and I'm like, what's his name again? And then I started talking about all the other Dagestanis in the wrestling in the region, and I was like, you were like, you have no idea who this kid is. I was like, you know what? I got to be honest, Ariel. I got to be honest. I don't. But boy, do I know who he is now. Choo choo, because I'm the conductor of this train, baby, and I'm not letting certain people on. Bisbing, you're not welcome to ride the Chimaev train. You're out of there. And all these other guys, y'all out because y'all didn't believe us when we said Chimaev. Okay, maybe I was a week late to the party because it's only a week. You remember the first one was 1 week, the next one was the second week. He beat the dude up, and I was on board. And boy, what he did to Gerald this weekend. Oh, that was something else, huh? Give him a title shot. I want a title shot with you. Come on. Eric, give him a title shot. Give him a title shot. He's ready. Because when he was beating these dudes up with all the takedowns, everybody kept going. No, Daniel. His kickboxing is what he's known for. He's the best at stand-up. And I'm like, no, he isn't. There's no way. With the way that he can beat these guys on the ground, there's no way. One right hand.
You're gonna smash everybody.